Today I'm putting together a quick look using some of my staple products. It's minimal and simple, perfect for every day when you want an easy routine to fall back on. Sometimes I do all these steps, other times I pick and choose a few of them for just a bit of glow or color. Here I'm using my favorite light coverage base product, the bareMinerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. It's a long name, but it's lightweight and not greasy, providing a thin wash of coverage to neutralize some redness in my skin from irritation or acne. I apply it with my fingers first, as the warmth of my hands helps to melt the cream into my skin. Then I feather out any unevenness with a brush. The finish is natural and radiant, great for the winter months when my skin gets a bit more dry, and I find the shade Birch is a great neutral shade for fair to light skin tones. Next, I take the concealer I've repurchased the most in my life, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Using a soft eyeshadow brush, I feather the product around breakouts, red marks, and redness. Usually that's on the sides of my cheeks, my chin, and in between my brows. This concealer is pretty buildable from medium to full coverage, and it's great for pinpoint concealing because it doesn't spread really far and it's not drying. I've tried the NARS Soft Matte Concealer, the one that comes in the pot, and actually found that one to be a little bit drying. Now I'm just setting the areas I put concealer with some pressed mineral powder. These kinds of powders tend to give just a hint of coverage as well, so it helps diffuse my redness even more. For brows, I've been loving the Sephora waterproof brow pencil. It's a bit waxier than the brow pencil I used to use from NYX, so I feel like I have more control over the pigment and it's harder to overdo it. I lightly fill in any sparse areas going in the direction of my natural hairs, then brush them out with the other end of the pencil. This part takes the longest for me, so I always make sure to put on a podcast or some music. Okay, now I'm taking out the most luxe product I own. It's the Hourglass palette, which I picked up last summer when I was preparing for my wedding. It's gorgeous, and it's honestly part of the reason I got inspired by makeup again. I'm taking Dim Light and the bronzer shade and dusting it on the outer edges of my cheeks for some definition and warmth, and also a bit on my forehead. And then yes, of course, I'm using a Rare Beauty liquid blush. This one is in the shade Hope. I dot it on the back of my hand, then stipple it on with an angled brush. I find this is the best way for me to apply it to get a natural look, since the product is quite pigmented, and I have several videos about these blushes if you want to see more colors swatched on my cheeks. I just love the natural flush of color it gives, and it lasts all day. Today I decided to put a bit of that Hourglass bronzer on my eyelids for a touch of definition, and I actually started doing this on days where I have virtual meetings, so my eyes just stand out a little bit more. This inspired me to experiment with actual eyeshadows, so I picked up the Tarte Full Bloom palette a couple weeks ago, which I'm so excited to create some looks with. I curl my lashes, and I don't usually wear mascara because honestly I just haven't found one that doesn't smudge under my eyes, even waterproof ones. And to top it all off, I'm using the Merit Lip Oil in the shade Taupe, and this is one of their newer shades that reads like a pinky brown on my lips. And this product feels like a mix between a lip gloss and a balm. It's really smooth and nourishing on the lips and gives me the perfect, comfortable wash of color for every day. And that's the completed look. As you can see, it wasn't anything revolutionary. It's just really fresh, light, and easy to do every day. I hope this inspires you to try a new step in your routine, or even just re-enter the world of putting on makeup again if you haven't worn it for months and months. Thank you for watching, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.